Solving absolute equations, extension lesson, page 215, exercises 1 through 20. Looking at the first problem, we have the inequality, the absolute value of x minus 5 less than or equal to negative 2. The goal is to isolate the absolute value and then turn it into two inequalities. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 5 to both sides of the inequality. This is going to leave me with absolute value of x on the left side of the inequality and 3 on the right side. This now turns into two inequalities. I have x less than or equal to 3 and x greater than or equal to negative 3. Doing the number line with this, I have 0, I have 3, I have negative 3. These are equals, both less than and greater than equals, so I'm going to put a dark circle around both 3 and negative 3. So I have x less than 3 going this direction, x greater than 3, negative 3 going this direction. So we have two endpoints and all the points in between. X represents all these points. So we have x less than or equal to 3, greater than or equal to negative 3, and this is called a conjunction. Alright, going to number 2. Again, the goal is to isolate the absolute value on one side of the inequality. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides of the inequality. So here I have the absolute value of x greater than 22. This turns into two inequalities. I have x greater than 22. I also have x less than negative 22. So, constructing the number line for this solution, here I have 0, here I have 22, here I have negative 22. These are not equals. This is just a less than and a greater than, so they're open circles. So I have x greater than 22, so I have all the values greater than 22 going to the right. And I have x less than negative 22, so we're going to darken the line going to the left of negative 22. Alright, so we would write x greater than 22, x less than negative 22. This is an OR, which is called a disjunction. And then we have number 3. So again, the goal is to isolate the absolute value on one side of the inequality. So I'm going to add 7.8 to both sides of the inequality. So I have the absolute value of x plus 1 less than 6.2 plus 7.8 is 14. So this now turns into two inequalities. I have x plus 1 less than 14. I have x plus 1 greater than negative 14. Now, subtracting 1 from both sides of this inequality, I get x less than 13. Subtracting 1 from both sides of this inequality, I get x greater than negative 15. Drawing the number line, here's 0, here's 13, here's negative 15. These are no equals. There's both a greater than and a less than, so open circles at these 2 points. X greater than negative 15, I'm going this direction. X less than 13, I'm going this direction. So this is a conjunction. So I have x less than 13 greater than negative 15, and this is a conjunction.